forehead. e-rev. Apply directly to the forehead.
e-rev is not responsible for any monitor-to-head related injuries. View at your own risk.
e-rev. Apply directly to the forehead.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to e-rev TV. And I know some of you guys were waiting for me to say that, but welcome, as I'm going to be your hostess with the mostest. My name is Anger, and in the shotgun seat, you definitely love him. I hope you know him. He's a sexy beast from Wyoming. My man Wansome. Hello, Wansome.
Alright, so there's been a first in the e-rev history tonight, as Anger has said which state I live in correctly. It is in fact Wyoming. Get off of me. But welcome back, guys. Good to be back here casting, and I'm just about to cream my pants because Pandemic's playing. And if you guys don't know, then I'll tell you right now, I'm the biggest Pandemic fanboy there ever has been, ever will be, and I'm proud of it. So, gonna be a good one here, and be interesting to see sort of the tide that COD4 takes now, Anger, with EG leaving the game and the immovable object that's been Pandemic, and seeing where this game goes.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting season, and let's see who quits, who nerd rages and quits before the season actually officially ends of the 8-week deadline. That would be interesting, so hopefully we don't end up with only 4 or 5 teams, but I'm sure that won't happen. But again, we'd like to thank CEVO for giving us the opportunity to cast once again another season for them, and hence, this is why we're here, getting the Pandemic and Pure match casted for you, the people out there in internet land. As some of you out there may want to wipe your screens down, put some type of bib on, because Watson will be on Pandemic's nuts. I'm not saying that to mess with them, just saying because it's true. So make sure there's a lot of, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of salt content, but that's okay. Watson likes them extra salty, and that's all good. Alright, we're going to talk about Pandemic, since we'll start right there really quick. The newest member, we have to talk about my man Nick. And what a beast this Frenchie is, and this will be an interesting addition. We'll see how he does, as Skins is not playing for Pandemic, obviously, so we're going to see how they're going to do in actual real-time action here in week 1 of 1. And let's talk about Nick joining this Pandemic team and what he might bring to this team here, Wansome.
Yeah, we'll do that. Anger, if you can go ahead and ready up and get these guys underway. Tell you what, let's get a little banter going in IRC. I want to know your guys' opinion. I don't know if you guys have followed Pandemic quite as excessively as I have. Give me your guys' opinion on the best lineup that Pandemic has ever put together. And, obviously a lot of people are going to throw out, the Euro LAN team that they put together this previous summer and all the success they had with that. I definitely think that Nicholas brings something to the table as an SMG. Personally, I'm still a Miller fan, but we'll see how things go. And here we are in the first round here on MP Vacant, and probably one of the most oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, a little excited here, and going to be in the knife round, so we'll keep talking about Pandemic here.
Sure, ejaculation there, Wansome.
I'm telling you, it's going to be exciting. It's Pandemic, all right? And I can't help.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Well, we're going to go over the starting lineups really quick here. For Pier, we have Snatch, Delicious as under Sergeant Deli. We have Coach, Limitless, and of course, the Gladiator. And for the Spitnas, and I'm not sure if they're going to stay there, but if they do or don't, doesn't matter. We have Keith, Navor, Curious G, Prank, and going under his girlfriend's name, Cassandra, will be Nick, and it could be, hopefully it's his girlfriend.
So that's cute and creepy at the same time.
But yeah, he's going to go under that name, so it's all good. It's all butter, baby. And those are your starting lineups here, as it looks like we're just waiting for him. Looks like Pierre is going to take the defense, so all is well here in internet land and e-gaming land, and it looks like they're going to stay as is, Eric. So predictions? You got a score there, my friend?
I'm going to go a lot to a little here. Depends on how hard Pandemic tries. I'm saying I'm going to give them a 7-point spread here. We'll see what side they actually do end up starting on. They are going to be on the offensive, it looks like. So if they play the card rights, they should get pretty much all the rounds on the offensive. Maybe 2 or 3 they'll give up. But we'll see what happens. Again, I've been out of the game a while, but if anything's the way it used to be, then it'll be a pretty exciting thing to watch on offense. Before we get too far ahead here, the man on the video tonight will be Mayday. Mayday, of course, doing a dig at all the lands for e-rev, and I believe he has his mic on tonight. So say hello to the world there, Joe.
How's it going, world?
All right. Wow, sound excited, why don't you? Just calm down, Mayday. Fucking Mayday.
All right, first round underway. Anger, you got the call.
All right. We're going to take a look here. Offense will be Pandemic, so I'm going to take a look at them as they're pushing out. Usually they go a 3-2 split. They rush the 2 on the B hallway really quick and take control of that. Let's see if they're going to change things up. I'm going to take a look at Nick here and see how he's going to play here. He's taking the Coke machine area, and looks like he's going to try to get some pressure, and he picks up a nice little kill there. As Curious G takes out Gladiator. Coach taking out Pranks. Go back and forth here in the shitters or slash bathrooms, crapper area, which you want to call it, around the file cabinets. Curious G coming around, working the middle right now as he's looking in the open roll-away gate there. And right now we have the last man standing is Coach. So I'm going to take a look at him as Nabor has the bomb. Coach has the scope here in the A bomb site right now. So he's living dangerously. He's in the open big time. And it's just a matter of time where he's just going to get lit up like a light bulb here. So again, it's going to be 3-on-1. The plant down in the B side. Oh, good shot there from Coach, taking out Curious G. 39 seconds working against Coach here, wants him, as Coach is going up against Nick and Nabor. So let's see how this combo works out here as Nick is hiding behind the pillar here. He's getting some shots right on Coach and takes him out there. Nick picking that up and just on cue there, fitting in very nicely here in the Pandemic ways of playing. So 1-0 here. Pandemic takes the early lead, wants him.
I'm not quite sure how Nicholas is going to fit into this Pandemic scheme. And, you know, honestly, like I said, I've been out of the game for a while. I'm not even sure how long he's been with them. I don't know if you know that or not, Anger, how many matches he's actually played with them. But from watching him from, you know, his days with JTF2 at, you know, Dynamo and things like that, a little bit of a loose cannon. And Pandemic, one of the more controlled teams in the history of the COD series. As far as their strats go, they play slow, play the picks, and everything is predefined. And again, I'm not sure how that's going to play out here as the game is kind of slowed down quite a bit, not only with the addition of Dam Mod, but with, you know, the exit of EG from the arena. But we are going to have a 3v5 right now in favor of Pandemic. We're going to have Keith headed into this A bomb site. Nobody in there for him to shoot at right now. And looks like Glad's got his shotgun out, running out of bullets here. Going to get taken down there by Keith in the bathroom area. And that's going to leave Limes and Deli up here as actually Gladiator is going to leave the arena as well. And one up here, it's going to be Sergeant Deli. He's going to fall to Keith again, who I believe got 3 kills that round. And another round going to Pandemic here on MP Vacant, and could be very one-sided. We've seen it before on Vacant, but I mean, hell, we've seen EG come back from, you know, a 0-13 run at half. So it's never over on this map until it's over.
Wow, I know you're not making a comparison. I know we haven't seen Pure play yet, but
no, I'm not making that. No, I'm not making that comparison.
Okay,
I'll be honest with you, the only person I actually know from Pure is going to be Glad. So you other guys impress me.
He's a beast. He's a beast. I got to give him that. Even though he got taken out there by the Nick, the Frenchie. Bonjour, Frenchie. As he's going to hold off by the printer here. And he's going to lock down that Coke machine area. Curious picking up 2 kills there. And it looks like they're attacking big time into the A bomb site area. Nick moving into the B. He's got control of that, so they can move around. Oh! Nabor gets taken out there by Limitless. So Keith looks like, well, looks like that's pretty much it. Nabor, the only one to die there. Looks like as he was planting. So nice job by them. Really quick, you can get your shout-outs across the airwaves at pound e-rev on the Game Search Network. Mayday, let's go to Pandemic's War Room. Let's go there now.
I'm playing ice with Jason. I'm watching that ice. Got the peek on ice. Another one peeked ice door. Bombs down on the dumpster.
You want to do it at like 1:15?
Jason, you gotta grab that bomb. I'm gonna clear back.
Come on,
One in A, home base, on top of home base. Running back to third, I think.
B.
Push out to B.
Kitchen.
Okay, hold on, this one.
One's by back. I think he's flanking us.
Oh, he's behind you. And then one by back one. Oh, ice. You're about to beat almost, man.
that's right.
Oh, wow.
Alright, so what are they doing in A now? I think they're
Alright,
only
we're
two guys,
back
right?
here as
Got
Pierce is
two.
getting on the scoreboard here and pick
You
up
wanna
a
hit the
round.
B?
As Delicious and Gladiator doing the last bit of work here at the B bomb site, and Glad's going to pick up those extra couple points there for defusing. So good job there. So it is now 3-1 in the favor of Pandemic. And you can get your shout-outs again, pound E-rev, hit up myself, Anger, and show Eric some love, wants some. He feels a little left out.
I don't want your pity shout-out. I don't want your pity shout-out, Anger. You're on the mic, dude. Take it. You know, you are the phenomenon that is Anger. All right, I'm not going to try and compete with that. Nothing I can do. The only time I ever got more shout-outs than you were in California and I was in Pennsylvania doing a lane. So I'm going to hold that. But you know, things are getting real between me and Anger right now. I'm just going to stop. Let's take a look at the board as he's pushing the bomb into the B site right now, and he's going to run right into Delicious. And it's going to leave one up here, going to be Prank. And let's take a look at him as he's got an AK-47. Look back towards the gate area here from the short B hallway. Going to flash into B and head into where the bomb is at, where Nabor dropped it right there at the doorway. And he's going to have 4 members of Pure to put down here, so not necessarily unmanageable for a man as accomplished as Prank is in this game. And I will probably be on Prank's balls more than anybody's, but he's going to fail there to a headshot from Sergeant Deli. So a little bit of a swing coming here as it's going to be 2-3, 2 rounds for the defense going up against Pandemic. You can't be too upset about that. And once again, I want to know what the people think out there. I want to know what the public thinks. Tell me what you think Pandemic's best team was as far as their roster, and they've had a lot of good players on their roster over the years. So let me know what you think. COD4, COD2, I don't care. Hit me up on IRC. I'm e-rev Eric, as I just failed my own name. Anger, all you.
Alright, we're back here as Sergeant Delicious, as you all know him, is just as delicious in the last round. Look at Limitless taking out Curious G and Keith, their nice double MP5 kill in the crappers there. Got some backup from Delicious at the file cabinet, and Limitless and really Pierre has woken up here, and they're doing some damage. Prank trying to get some jump scope shots there, but nothing going as of yet. So right now it is Nick, Prank, and Nabor. Nick just got taken out there by Limitless. Limitless is beasting up right now. This kid is on steroids. He is just lighting up the board here. Prank, Nabor, the last 2 here going up against 4 members of Pure as Delicious taking out Nabor. Coach right now and Snatch in the A bomb site area. I'm going to take a look here, and that is pretty much it as everything has died out. And ladies and gentlemen, Pure has tied everything up, and right now we're going to go to their war room. Let's listen in to what they're doing different. Let's go to Pure.
Really quick. I just scope this. And oh, goddamn nade. Crossing, I'm crossing. I can't see him at all. I don't know where he is. One just went bathroom. Some ridiculous spot.
I pushed in. Right.
There it is. They hold tag. I have no idea what Nicholas is. Don't scope
Well, if
anymore.
you want to answer a question answered quickly, Pandemic did it there. They took out Pure and really stopped that momentum swing that Pure picked up there. Wants him. So 4-3 right now. Still in the 1 round in the favor of Pandemic. So wants him take it away, my friend.
You know, I'm not going to say anything just yet, but I'm not so sure Pandemic's putting all of their win into this match thus far. We'll see what happens towards the end, see if they pull away, as they're going to try a quick A rush here, a lot of smoke up on the dock, and Coach going crazy right now. 2 kills for him with that scope in the back barrels there. Nicholas going to put down the Delicious one, and that's going to make it a 2v2. Coach and Glad going up against just Nicholas now, as Curious G is going to fall. Let's take a look here at the Canadian and see what he's got going on, as he's got an M4 headed towards the bathroom area. I'm sorry, Glad has an M4 in the bathroom area. Nick's playing out by the docks right now. Got to stay out on that dock area. He's got plenty of time to work with here, and he is going to be flanked right now by Glad, who is working around the far side. I don't think Nicholas is aware of that, but I'm sure he'll pick up on it after a couple of seconds here. Bomb is in the A bomb site. Should see him pick that up and run to B if he gets fired at, and he's actually going to fight with Glad here. Not sure that's a great idea. Glad going to spam the walls here. These are paper thin, especially in Danmon. And a little bit of lag coming across the server there as Nicholas gets the headshot on Glad with that 47. And he's proving himself useful. So it's going to be 8-4 for Nicholas right now. 9-7 from Curious G, topping the Pandemic score on the e-rev scoreboard here. On the other side of the spectrum, we're going to have Gladiator, the seasoned vet in the COD series. They're going 6-7 and a 7-6 coming from Limitless. So pretty even scoring across the top of the board here and a couple people lagging behind.
Yeah, and right now it looks like Pandemic is slowing it up just a little bit here because they were just really surprised, I think, of the way Pure was being aggressive. So let's see if Pure can still continue that. As we're going to take a look at Gladiator holding off the B, hiding behind a pillar, nothing going on there. Limitless taking out Curious G. Limitless has had Curious G's number at least a little bit here in these first few rounds, and that's pretty good to see if you're a big Pure fan. Right now we're going to take a look at Nabor. Oh, he gets taken out by his own teammate, by Keith. Not a good deal, as Nabor was trying to get out of the graffiti hallway. So right now it is all taken care of. Delicious teammates takes out Keith, and 5-4. Yeah, you rarely see that. Their teammates. Nice job, Pure. Big kudos there.
You know, I really don't want to be surprised here because I'm a Pandemic fanboy, so I'm just going to keep on assuming that they're going to kick it into gear here and blow everybody away. But little bit of an if going in my voice there. Let's take a look here as Nicholas is going to be pre-firing the B hallway right now. Gladiator is pushed down, going to get headshotted by Prank there. And I tell you, one of the things I will miss from EG leaving this game is going to be the battle of Rob Wiz and Prank going at it, whether it's an SMG or a scope. That was always really fun to watch, Anger. And we'll take a look here at Nabor playing out here on the docks. Keith is going to be there as well, pushing into this A site. Going to get an 8 kill on Coach. Snatch putting down Curious G is the last one standing right now. Let's find him for you guys. He's playing in the bathrooms right now with an AK-74U, and he's got 4 members of Pandemic to put down, and Prank is going to fly around the corner with the 74U there and end that very quickly. And, you know, just to reiterate that, I mean, we had some great matches on Baked between EG and Pandemic with Rob Wiz and Prank. You know, scope shots, 74s down A hallway. It's been a lot of fun watching those two teams play, and I'm sorry to see them.
Yep, no doubt. As Genesis would say in IRC, we're going to go to Pandemic's War Room and listen in to pro gamers, as he would say. Let's go there now.
Flash is off. Oh, he's in A site. Plant that, plant out. Nice, Jason.
Nice, Jace.
Go for it.
Cabinet.
Where are you?
Going A.
Alright, let's do I think we should do a default. Go back to default. Justin snipe up, and then me and Jason.
Alright, we're back. Curious picking up a nice trifecta there, taking out 3 Pure members. So right now, Pandemic trying to stretch out that lead a little bit here, as it is, I believe, 7-4. If did I look at that right? Correct me if I'm wrong, once as I just did look at it really quick. Okay, we're all good then. I don't feel like a douchebag and saying the wrong score. All right, I'm gonna take a look at once again at Nicholas here as he's working the B hallways here. Pretty much status quo for the strat-wise for Pandemic. They're pretty disciplined on the strat. They don't really change things up too much. Limitless taking out Keith, and really Limitless in the mid area around the file cabinets and bathrooms area is a pretty big key here for Pure. If he starts to light up a few people here, they pretty much regain the round in their favor. So we're going to definitely take a look at that. Right now is all 5 members of Pure alive and kicking, going up against 4 Pandemic players. Gladiator right now working he gets taken out there by Nick with the AK. He was working the file cabinet area but got taken out in the courtyard. Curious G right now working inside the courtyard, as right now it is 4v4. So things evened up here in this round. The board just pretty much trying to spam a little bullet action there into the barrels in the A bomb site, but nothing going there as he has the bomb. Limitless, let's take a look at him here, Mayday. Limitless in the mid area. He's been doing some work working this mid area, so let's take a look at him now as he's just, I guess he's laying there. He looked like he was making a move. Frank taking out Coach there as scope, so scope on scope action there. And Frank getting the upper hand there. Delicious now working back to the bathroom, so let's see what happens from that. Limitless and Delicious now working that mid area. Snatch right now trying to get some shots into the outer area. Limitless taking out Nick. Good job there. Limitless just really doing some nice work again. I can't say enough of how he's working that mid area this round. Or trying to get the plant down while bullets are flying across his dome there. Limitless taking out Prank. Limitless coming around, taking out the board before he gets the plant down. And you've got to get Limitless the points there. Looks like he is going to get him for the defuse. Great job, Limitless. And he is now 13-8. Gladiator 8-10. For Pandemic, we have Curious 14-10, and Nicholas 11-6. Wansome, it's all you, my friend.
Well, I'm going to go to IRC here real quick. A couple people responded to the question. I asked them, Hoax is going to say that this lineup from Pandemic is easily the best they've put out. EMG, COD, View, FGT is going to say that the COD 2 team that had Rob Wiz on it was their best lineup, and Seiko is going to have to agree with Hoax there that this is currently the best Pandemic roster. I'm going to have to politely disagree, but I'll go into that a little bit later as we'll get into this round as Keith is going to rush in and get put down by Snatch. Prank and Curious G going to trade kills there, and Pandemic has the advantage here. Quick Plant going down here from the bore. Plant will be down, smoke clearing. He's going to head outside right now. Going to be a 4v3 advantage right now as Coach is going to answer back quickly, so does Delicious there. Going to be a 2v2 right now. Nicholas going to answer quickly, and we'll take a look here at Coach coming from the A bomb site. Nicholas puts down Delicious, and going to have a rush here from Coach running right into Nabor's AK-47. Quick round there for Pandemic, and you know, they kind of just stormed in. It took the place like they owned it, so not a whole lot of a defense going on there as they kind of just rolled in, planted with smoke, and kind of just outshot Pure Gaming there. So I think it's Pure Gaming or Pure whatever. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name.
Pure Esports there, and that's okay. As right now, in case you're just joining us here at e-rev TV, you're watching Pandemic against Pure Esports here for CEVO-P week 1 of 1 here on MP Vacant, and it is 8-5 right now in the favor of Pandemic. So thank you for joining us here as Pandemic is just lighting up the board here, but they're getting taken out pretty quick here as Nick is the last man standing, and he gets taken out by the Gladiator, and they're going to get this defuse here as 31 seconds working against them, more than enough time to defuse it, as they're going to do that right now, and Delicious gets that defuse. So it is now 8-6, and again, you can get your shouts across the airwaves here at Pound E-Rev on the Game Surge Network. Make sure you hit up myself, Anger, or Wansome, and we'll definitely get to them, if not at halftime, at the end of the game. Right now, we're going to go to Pure Esports War Room. Let's go there now, Mayday.
They know I'm scoping.
One's going back and quick.
I don't see him.
He's at the cabinet.
Totem sheet.
Got one there. There's another guy there.
Totem sheet.
Alright, bathroom, pushing up right barrels.
I need help. An aid or an A. 2 more in A.
One with couch, though.
Nicholas is still over here, couch B.
Help more A. Fuck! 2 front. Keg and
Going back right, back left. Josh, back left. One office.
In office. They're going B, they're going B. The other guy's B.
B, last guy.
He's the bomb killer.
He's gonna be set up gay. Hit it together, guys.
Alright.
He went back. He's tagged.
Back.
He's waiting on you.
Pillar.
Nice.
Fuck! I lose every clutch, man. That's so
Alright.
The boar with the
One
clutch
thing.
goggles.
One thing. Delicious, think about who you're playing against, guy. Alright? You're not going to just roll behind the planter and expect the board not to be looking there. So think a minute. Alright, stop, slow down, rewind. It's Nabor. So that's all I got to say about that current clutch there by Nabor.
Yeah, no doubt the clutch goggles were on and tight there as he cleaned that up. And I love the chatter that you created here, Wansome, in the IRC. I mean, they're actually going down to the Skins versus Nick matchup as who's better between those two on the latest roster here. I mean, right now, so there's some people really talking it up between those two. So I'm glad to see that you guys are really taking Wansome's question to task here. So good thing there. And oh shit. I'm the last one to ready up there. I apologize. I thought I readied up, but oh well. As
how many times do you think
going here?
How many hours of our lives, Anger, do you think we've spent saying things like, "Oh, I'm the last one to ready up," or "Anger, ready up"? I'm going to say it's
No,
at
I know,
least
I'm
like
the
2 hours of my
douchebag,
life
so.
that I'm never getting back.
Hey, but I do want to thank you. You know, I've been watching it. This is my, you know, Wants and I are just being men. We love porn. But I've been watching Pornhub a lot, and I totally forgot about Spankwire. And I have to thank you, Wansome, for bringing me back to the light and Spankwire. And I just can't. I'm like a crack addict right now. I am so much on Spankwire.
Not a problem, yeah.
But that's another story for another time. There, as we're getting ready here as a team.
I'm glad to share the wealth.
Yeah, no doubt. Thank you. I appreciate it. Why don't you take it away, my friend, as I'm looking at things.
All right, I got a funny Spankwire story after we get done with this round. You guys might enjoy. You might not, but you guys can't stop me from talking, so I'm going to say it anyway. We'll take a look here at Keith and Prank running across towards the bathrooms with Short Beat Hall. Keith running around, and again, tell me what you guys think of Keith. Personally, I didn't have a clue who he was when he kind of came into COD4 through Pandemic, and I know he had a relationship with them previously. But that was before I was E-famous and knew everybody. So I'm not really sure where he came from, but he has impressed me as a player for Pandemic. And I think he's probably the strongest SMG they've had in a long time, and that's including Prank. So let's take a look at the defense here from Pandemic. Pretty well set up in a normal formation here. It's still going to be 5 up for each team. A lot of pre-fires coming down here from the Pure team. They have 3 people out at docks right now, and this is going to be the thing with Pure Gaming, is can they take bathrooms away from Pandemic? And that is the gauntlet on this map. There's not a whole lot you can do to avoid bathrooms as we get another big server spike there. And Deli is going to get the kill on Prank there. He missed him the first time because of the lag, but he has redeemed himself. Keith going to finish things up at bathroom, putting down Deli, and it's going to make things 3v3 here. And interestingly enough, there's a red dot on an MP5, which is Keith. And I'm not sure how that's going to work out for him as Pure is coming on strong here. The last one up going to be Curious G, as he's going to get put down there by Limitless. So 9-7, still a lead here for Pandemic, but it's only a 2-round lead, and I'm used to seeing far, far bigger ones.
Yeah, I mean, even Grim right now from X3O is saying that Pure has a solid lineup, and he would not be surprised if they pick up this win. So, Pure is no joke, and they're showing why. They're keeping this very respectable right now, 9-7. And I'm gonna take a look at Gladiator here as he's working the courtyard, working into the mid area right now, and he's got that on lock. Oh, Nabor takes him out rather quickly there from the sliding gate. So Gladiator's going to have to watch that spot and take note where Nabor likes to sit. Curious G right now is working the file cabinet area, and it is 4 against 4, so pretty much everything is even right now. We have Limitless and Coach now working the dock areas along with Snatch, so it looks like they're going to be attacking possibly the A area right now, as Snatch is the one with the bomb right now with the 74. So let's see what comes up about this. Delicious now working the courtyard. Prank in the file cabinet area. He's going to be seeing Delicious in a second, but Prank worked his way back into the bathroom, and Delicious comes around and takes him out and shoots him in the back. So he's down, and right now it is Nicholas and Curious G going up against Delicious, Coach, and Snatch. So a little 3v2 confrontation here between these two, as Curious G now working back. Coach trying to get a scope shot here. Got it zoomed in, nothing going there. Again, 3v2 here. Delicious taking out Nicholas there. So Curious G, the last man standing here for Pandemic, all in the open here into the A bomb site. Smoke being deployed around that A bomb site. So Curious G going up against Delicious and Snatch. Snatch right now taking out Curious G, and look at Pure wants him. They are looking sexy right now. 9-8 here in the first week 1 of 1 in the CEVO Pro, and looking really pro here, looking juicy.
I'm confused, all right, and it doesn't take a whole lot to confuse this guy. But you know, I give credit when credit's due, Anger. And something doesn't feel right about Pandemic right now. Again, I've been out of the loop for a while, but this doesn't seem like Pandemic that I've known and watched. And despite the roster changes, it just does not seem like they're using their normal you know, one step ahead of everybody in the Nabor strats. So we'll see what happens here as Deli. This kid has come alive in the second half. Somebody lick him, because he is in fact delicious. So we'll see what happens here as we're going to look at Nicholas playing this Short B Hall. And Sergeant Deli, again, going to put down Curious G. So it's going to be a 2v4 right now in favor of Pure, which has pretty much been a common thing here throughout this half. So we'll take a look at Coach as he is scoping from outside the dock right now. Kill going to come in on Nabor from Limes. Nabor playing that front right spot right now. And going to be all up to Nick, the French-Canadian here, see if he can do it big. And going to be a plant coming down here from Snatch. Coach in the back of A. Limes going to put down Nicholas. So tie ball game. And again, I'm confused. And you know, I will be, you know, giving credit where credit's due. I don't feel that the skill level of Pure is necessarily where Pandemic's at, but they may be better prepared.
Okay, first and foremost, Delicious, if you're watching this archive, please don't hit me up because Watson will not lick you. If he does, then I don't know. He's been in Wyoming way too long with the cattle and the horses, but we won't go there. Right now, we'll take a look at Limitless here in the A dock, and right now, Pandemic Prank coming out. It's gonna be Prank going. Oh, Prank takes him out with the Deegs, takes out Limitless there by the dumpster, and Limitless coming out, or excuse me, Pandemic coming out very, very aggressive. Coach right now, as the scope is in a bad area right now. Prank looking for him, so we're going to see what transpires from that. Delicious, Snatch, and Coach are the last three here. Or I shouldn't say last three, but they are the only three going up against all 5 members of Pandemic. So this is maybe what you're used to right here, at least, the aggressiveness at times, and also the patience and how well they mix it up. But again, Pure, I'm impressed with the way they're playing, and if they play like this against most of all the teams, they're going to have a solid season and may be looking very strong as the weeks go on here. So
definitely. I mean, if you can make a game with Pandemic, whether they're prepared or not, you're a solid team. That goes without saying. So we'll follow them through the season, see what happens there. And again, I don't know a lot of these guys. I know Glad and what he's accomplished. Not real sure on the other guys, and nothing really sticks out to me. But then again, it can just be a good team chemistry. So a lot of time bleeding off the clock here. 17 seconds left. No plant down. Pandemic 5 up on defense, and this round is going to go to Pandemic. Just superior play by Prank and Curious G pushing out early there from the front dock area and just ruining anything they had going on at the low dock area there from the offensive standpoint. And that's going to be the round as Prank gets the kill there. And he's come alive as well here, going 13 and 14, not positive yet, but teammates from Pandemic, and that's a little more like it.
All right now we're going to go Pandemic's War Room as they're screaming for it in IRC. So for you, the masses out there, let's go to Pandemic's War Room.
Popping smoke!
Ice, Joe.
Bathroom, Peach, quick. Peach, quickly.
Sniper's in back of spawn.
He's near your cage, Nick. Don't be seen by cage.
As long as you're planted there, Justin, just gang it up, or you have it still locked down.
I can't really see much, but I'm here.
Yeah, as long as you're there.
One's by dirt.
Be all.
He's like, oh, he's right in the prop on my side. That sucks that you can't wall.
Alright, we're back here, and it looks like Pandemic has figured out the enigma, which was Pure. 11-9 now as they're trying to extend that lead, but again, I will not be surprised if Pure ties things up, because the way that these rounds have been bouncing back and forth here, anything is possible. Well, hell. So right now we'll take a look here at Pure. Gladiator working the B hallways along with Delicious working the courtyard. And one of the things I'm seeing here, Delicious works very quickly here in that mid area. Right now he's getting kind of held up here. As right now I'm going to take a look at Nick working the B hallways by the cloak machine right now. Going up against Gladiator, takes him out there. Nice shot from distance there. Keith taking out Delicious there, and Pandemic right now is doing pretty good here. Curious G hanging out by the A graffiti hallways. Keith working that area. Nabor right now guarding the A bomb site, takes out Limitless, and Limitless has been stopped here pretty much, and they've really put the halted the reins on him here, as right now he's been pretty much taken out, and there's the last kill. 12-9 right now, and we're gonna take a look at the e-rev scoreboard right now. Curious G 19 and 17, and again doing a nice job. Nabor 15 and 10. For Pure, we have Limitless 19 and 14, and again they've kind of figured him out, it looks like, as of late. Delicious coming in at 15 and 13. Wants him.
Lick him. I had an IRC private message. I'm not quite sure who it's from. I'll have to look again. I'll give you credit. But evidently Keith was from like Complexity, United 5, all that junk in COD 1. I was not aware of that, to be honest with you. That was far before I came into the COD game. I was still playing like Quake 2 and like Medal of Honor then. So quick round here for Pure though. as they're going to come back 12-10 right now. And Pandemic looking a little more like the Pandemic I've known and watched throughout this game. So let's take a look at them on the defense here, see what they're going to do. And they've been playing a pretty steady, 2 bathroom, 1 B hall, 2 and A. And we'll see what they'll do here as we have Keith, Nabor, and Curious G headed towards the A-bomb site. Prank and Nick headed towards the bathroom area, it looks like. A couple spam nades coming out, some smoke going up. Keith headed into A hallway, nothing there. And we'll take a look here as he is pushed with that MP5 red dot all the way to cabinet area right now. And he's going to get a kill there on Delicious. And that's going to make things 5v4 here in favor of Team Pandemic. And nice shot by Coach. He's played consistent this entire match with that scope. He's not necessarily fought Pandemic scope, but he's definitely done his damage, and sometimes that's just what you have to do. So we'll watch here as it's going to be a 3v4 right now. 3v3, I'm sorry, as Nabor puts down Snatch there. And Coach playing out on docks here, Limitless there as well, bomb outside by that. Nabor playing dangerously here against the scope, firing the M4 at low docks from A-Hall. And we'll see Gladiator putting down Prank at the bathroom area, and that's good news for Pure, as they will now be able to move flank. Nabor falls to the scope of Coach there, so all up to Nick here, and all the more chance for him to prove himself here, see what kind of player he's going to be for Team Pandemic. And Limitless puts him down, and he has the first 20 bomb here on MP Bacon, Pandemic vs. Pure. Limitless going 20-14, 9 assists.
When you thought they had Limitless figured out, here he comes and picks up 2 rounds in a row. They're doing a nice job, and right now we're going to go to Pierre's War Room and listen in what they're doing. Let's go there now, Mayday.
An A. One jump speed, they smoke speed.
Are you in A?
Yeah,
where is he?
I got one. Left side.
Got in the boarding off
it. Left side.
Prank, Nicholas.
There's one more in A.
There's 1 A and 1 mid, I guarantee it. 1 bathroom.
Oh my god, he ran up his rope. Talking about flank. He's going to flank.
One's... Alright, but one is probably quad area. West bathroom. I got a flank.
Yeah, he's bathroom, I tagged him.
Office. So 1 office, 1 bathroom area.
Bathroom.
I'm pushing B side.
35 seconds.
One's back there somewhere.
Back left, back left.
Bathroom's tagged again.
Tagged in bad.
Chrissy's back there with you on it. Probably
Tagged again in bathroom.
You see him behind that?
Side. Box to your left. Nice. Bathroom.
Bathroom.
That's right.
Alright. Let's get big. That was a round we should have had.
Alright, we're back here 13-11, and Pandemic picks up another one back in their favor. And this match is getting, it seems like the longer it gets extended, the more Pure feels like they're going to catch up here, Wansum. And really, again, they're not too far down here, as, again, this is taking a little bit more time than we thought here for Pandemic to get this done.
Yeah, and again, I'm confused. Like I said, I've been out of the game for a little bit. It just doesn't feel like the Pandemic I'm used to watching, but then again, it's not the same game anymore. As Sergeant Deli's going to fall to Keith there in bathrooms. Pandemic up none here. This is going to be a 3v3. And they've got 1 in front barrels, 1 in bathroom, 1 in A hall. Snatch can be playing in the front dock area right now, moving in with that bomb. Both of his teammates will be with him at the dock. None watching flank, as we're going to have a rusher down the A hallway here. That's going to be Nicholas as he is moving flank. I'm sorry, A hallway will be Keith. And it would appear that Nick has been spotted here with Limitless and the scope both watching flanked right now. We'll see how that plays out for him. Sure, he could sit tight and get a kill there. Curious G going to put down Snatch. 3v2 in favor of Team Pandemic right now. Curious G going to be firing at low docks right now. Going to tag somebody, no kill. Playing from that front barrel spot. Nicholas still moving on flank right now. And let's find Curious G putting down Coach, and there's the last kill of the round. Limitless falls to Keith there. And look at the scoring coming from the Pandemic team right now. Nobody too far out in front. Curious G playing very well right now at 24-19, but a pair of 17s and a pair of 15s coming from the Pandemic team. And good scoring, close match.
Yep, and Limitless here has 21-16, and then Gladiator was 17-19, and Delicious coming in at 15-17. Right now, the next round starts as Delicious, nice nade toss there, and taking out Prank. So great job there in the board right now, along with Curious G. Curious G taking out Limitless there. Try saying that 7 times with quickness. Shot fired from Coach as the scope, Mr. Check 6 himself. Gladiator taking out Keith. So right now on the board, Nick Curious going up against 4 members of Pure. Let's see how they're set up here for Pandemic. Nicholas working the Coke area. Curious G working the file cabinets, Nabor in the A bomb site. Coach now, oh, nice shot there, taking out Nabor. Curious takes out Delicious, so Scope v Scope there. Both Scopes doing a nice job. So Nicholas, the last guy here, let's see if he can get his money's worth. Oh, great shot from Coach from down the hallway, lighting up Nick, and it is now 14-12. And again, ladies and gents, Pierre is no way out of this match whatsoever, and they can definitely tie this up. Again, they just got to keep this momentum. If they keep trading rounds back and forth, eventually it's going to catch up with them. So they're going to have to pick up this round here, Wansum, to stay in the ball game.
Yeah, definitely so. And I mean, this could be a momentum shifter for the ages here as we're going to watch Keith head towards front dock. A lot of smoke coming out. Looks like Prank and Keith are both going to push here. Prank is out by Red Container right now. I don't think he's been spotted yet. Red Dot on that MP5 sees somebody at the stairs. At least I hope he saw him. As Nade going up towards Propane Tank, smoke coming out. He sees a couple in spawn here, and I think this push has really slowed down what Pure's trying to accomplish here. They've headed back to B right now. Bomb going in with Snatch. He's going to get put down by Nicholas from on top of those boxes there. Deli going to pick up that bomb. Prank putting down Coach there. So the scope is out of the game here for Pure. And going to be a 3v4 right now in favor of Pandemic. And again, A is just a flat no-go right now for Pure, as Prank has control of the flank area. Keith is in the bomb site, as well as Nabor. So going to have B held down here by Nick, and all he has to do is watch that one doorway. Deli is still there, trying to peek that doorway with that bomb. His teammates are moving up behind him right now, and it looks like they will be trying to head into the B site. And things slowing down quite a bit here. 3v4 again in favor of Pandemic. They are up in this match. Looks like they're going to try and bait across here into this B bomb site. And Nick going to have to be very careful here. He does get the kill on Deli, so the bomb has been dropped once again. And we'll see if anybody picks that up and runs back in with it. Let's find Limitless here, as he's been the top scorer here for the Pure esports team here. Sorry about that. As he's moving into the short B hall, headed towards that bomb right now. And Nick still sitting in that same spot, has not moved, hasn't needed to move, as Prank puts down Glad. Going to be a 1v4 right now, and things not looking good right now for Pure. 10 seconds left, and Nick is going to put down Limitless there. And that's probably going to seal the deal there.
Yeah, 15-12, and one more round, and that should be about it. The Frenchie is just holding off B pretty much by himself there. He got some backup as of late. So right now, let's head on over to Pierre's War Room here. I know we're supposed to go to Pandemics, but let's go there now. It could, what could be possibly the last round. Let's go, Mayday.
Or peek it, I mean.
Smoked out. Come on, guys, get
the one round I get into it.
Come on, guys. I'm the only one that rushed in, and now Travis is the only one that rushed in.
Bathroom, 2 of them, bathroom. NA. That was a retarded shit, guys.
Just rushed in one by one.
That was absolutely stupid.
Nobody went in with us.
And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. 16-12. Pandemic picks up the first win of week 1 of 1. So good job by then. GG's all around there. And Pierre, really, I mean, I was very impressed, and I think they're going to have a very solid season. So Grim, I agree with you. They look very, very good, and Pandemic picked it up as of late. Got quite a scare there, Wansum, but they turned it around and showed why they are the top team here in CEVO-P.
You know, it's going to be interesting to see what Pandemic does this season. I'm not so sure that they're going to have to put the normal effort that they've always put in with teams like EG, the previous Mob team, things like that. I'm not sure they're going to have to put forth so much effort to sweep this thing. But again, going to be interesting to see what happens. It's going to be interesting to see what their roster remains throughout the season, see if anybody comes back, anybody leaves. So it would be fun to watch them. Good game by Pandemic. Just to reiterate some of the things we talked about during this cast, you know, we asked you guys who you thought the best team Pandemic put forth, and you know, I like the responses we got. A lot of people talking about different people coming in and out of the Pandemic team, and for sure, without a doubt, you're going to look at Pandemic. You know, whether we go to COD 6, COD 7, whatever happens, the Pandemic teams, I should say, of COD 4 are going to go down in history with the Shockwaves, the Indefects, the Czech Sixes, the United Gamers, the Complexity teams in COD. So be very interesting to see where this team ends up in history if they continue to play together.
Yeah, and it's gonna be a fun season. And another team, and I got to give Grim some credit here. Looking at his roster, with the latest additions of Syntax and Juvie, that's going to be an interesting lineup, and I'm looking forward to actually casting them because I want to see how they work out in real action here when it really counts. And also you got to look at Mob Deep and see how they're going to turn out. And also Frag Dominic, can't forget about Starbuck and the boys, Mr. Frosted Tips himself. So again, even though you don't have two solid teams, solid teams, X3O, Frag D, Mob Deep, they're solid teams, and you got to look for them. And who knows? It's going to be an interesting season, Wansome.
It will. It's a little bit more of a roundabout season as far as people could come out of nowhere. It's kind of like the very first season in COD 4 where you have known players playing on different teams they haven't played together. So it could be very interesting to see if one of those teams can come together and surprise people like that first Nexus team did, coming in and winning Nerve 1. So it could be a lot of interesting things going on. And I got a couple shout-outs, Anger, if you want to head to those.
Yeah, go for it, my friend. Go for it.
All right, go down the list here. As one here from Dark LOL. Shout out to Exorcism, Pred, and Exy. You guys suck. F and European late racial slur. So he also loves me, but I'm going to stop with the racial slurs. One from Genesis. Surprise here, Anger. Shout out to Anger. I want to have sex with you, sexy tan body, after the match. So even when I do get shout outs there to Anger. One here from Viking Beard. Shout out to the BG Primitive, cough for me, baby. Also my hot clutch buddy Psych, Sexy Man Slave J, and my hero John Crisis Wilson. Oh, and Fish is a gay bob. So whatever that means. And I'm going to take a little bit of time here to talk about Connor Parker. Connor Parker is probably the most influential human being in gaming history, Anger, if you did not know this. It wasn't but maybe a year ago that people thought traveling backwards in time was impossible until Connor Parker smoked cigarettes and ate bacon fast enough that he went backward in time. So if you guys are bored, try that. One here from Suckafish. Shout out to all the people who watch porn on the internet. I am in that group.
Yeah,
and,
yes, so am I.
Yeah,
here.
Definitely.
It's like my crack, my
one
friend.
here from, let's see, running out of them here. One from Hostile Broski. Shout out to Cape Owner. She's going to rape Coach Giggity. I'm not sure what that means. One here from X3O Luke. Shout out to X3O Gaming, Grim, Juvie, Syntax, Steve, Twista, Nick Fitz. So there's the lineup from X3O, pretty much all of them. And one from e-rev Eugene, I want you hoax. So that'll do it for me on shoutouts. If you guys have anything you want to say about the future COD 4 season or where it stands without EG, anything like that, let me know and we'll get that in before we go off the air here. But all yours, Hank.
All right, we're here. I have a crap load, so I'm going to talk really fast here. My accent will jack me up, but that's okay. You guys know how I am. First, I have one here from Durkin. All right, I want to send a shout out to my team, the Uninvited, Psych, Crisis, Viking Beard, Jere, and Verb for beating the crap out of Vicious Gaming. So good job, Uninvited. I'm not sure who Vicious Gaming is, but that's okay. Good job. You guys got picked up that win, and looks like there's a sausage fest in the Uninvited vent. So good job there, guys. Hope you guys are playing Twister and all that good stuff. We have one here from Freak. Shout out to my Frenchy pal, Bole. And also shout out to Sharpie. We have one here from Dev from Improv. Shout out to Twinsky. Haley is all mine. We have one here from View and FGT, and I know it's faggot, but View from EMG. Shout out to K Ponish for being a sexy mongoloid with erectile dysfunction, and tell Hoax he smells like a biatch. That is from View. Fagot. And we have one here from Nolan from XPL. Shout out to e-rev. Glad to see you all back. P.S. It's Wally the Gamer. Hello, Wally. And yes, we are back. Took a little break there, Wansome, a little over the vacation or the Christmas holidays, but it is good to be back once again in the casting mode. We have one here from Suckerfish from FMJ. Shout out to all the people who watch porn, and I think you said that one already, but I want to reiterate that again, Wansome, as we are suckers for porn. We have, oh my goodness, Siege from JCP. How you doing, Siege? I haven't seen you in a while. What's up, Anger? Have a camera guy type CG underscore. Okay, 65 looks bad. Okay, no worries. We'll take care of that, Siege. Thank you. We have one here from Infamous. Shout out to Gottfrag for running the COD4 tourney, and shout out to Anger for sexy casting. Thank you, Infamous. We have one here from Grim from X3O, Mr. Biceps Triceps himself. He's probably pumping iron right now, doing some curls. You can throw a shout out to Eric, wants some Polly from the smaller but bigger man. Mean. All right, we have one here from Bryce. Shout out to Viking Beard, who loves you, baby. We have, let's see, Dark LOL. Can you look at the prank scoping? It's always fun. Shout out to the server. It sucks. It says, yeah, that's too much. Oh, Dark, you're killing me here. Twin from Improv. Shout out to Pierre for the win. Devil, Haley's mine. I think you said that one already, but I guess I said it again. We have one here from Sexy from BG. Shout out to Bulletproof Gaming. I love you, killer. We have one here from Cypher. This shout out is for my main biatch, Francisco Argento. It's pronounced Cypher, by the way. No problem. I got that. I see that. We have.
Is Champe gonna come on? Is this ESPN Deportes or what?
Yeah, we're gonna. This is the e-rev Ocho. We're gonna start having dodgeball too. We have one here from Luke from X3O. What up? It's Winks. Oh, what's up, Winks? Haven't seen you, killer, Mr. SMG himself. What's up, bro? Hello there. We have one here from Steve from X3O. Is this Twister? I think that's Steve, right? I forget. Shout out Good Games Pandemic for using the old damn. Okay, Steve, thank you. Seiko. From Insider Gaming, and really quick here, I want to say, Seiko, thank you very much, as I want to give a plug for Insider Esports. They're giving us a lot of love, and we're going to show some love right back, so make sure you pound Insider Esports. There's some good guys over there, and they're doing some good things. So let me get to Seiko's shout out real quick. Syntax is definitely one of the most underrated players ever. We have one here from Eugene Hoax. I want to rape you. God, man-on-man rapage wants some? That's a little...
You know, if there's one thing I've learned, there's a lot of gay sex in the COD community, dude. I mean, it's just, no doubt, I'm not going to judge. Just, you know, you got to watch your back.
Right? All right.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, I have my man Popping ya from e-rev, Mr. Pop himself. Castry, make sure you guys take a listen to him. This kid is sick on the mic. The Kankles reference, my friend, was funny as hell. Shout out to Mob KB, you're sexy and elite. Also, I love Wansome and Anger, the master casters with a hamster. Oh, Pop, you're killing me, man. You're the one who wants him that has the hamster up your culo, okay? We have one here from Rose, Gameface from Rose, I'm not sure. Tomato. Shout out to Jesus and pals in our match tonight. Good game. Gameface greater than Jesus and pals, 16-14. Let's see, Superian from Bamf. Whoa. Is that Anger Casting? Yes, it is. And Broski from Hostile Faction. Shout out to Nazi. Lose the lisp, bro. Lisp. Alright, so that is from Broski. Really quick here. Let's see. Good Speed from Blindside. Shout out to Deviant Gaming is now Team Blindside. We are back. All right, good to have you guys back. I missed you guys from 2142 days. Peasy from UG. You forgot to mention United Gamers. Yes, well, we mentioned it just now. We have one from my man Deuces, Mr. Norteño himself. He's just saying hello. So Deuces, hello. How you doing, bro? And let's see here. As last but not least, from Sharpie. Hey, buddy. Shout out to my boy Freak from your CevoP pal Sharpie, and shout out to you, Anger. Yes, Sharpie. Long time no see. I remember you from back in the days, and from Mr. 50 Cow. So good to see you guys. And okay, Hoax, I'll get you. And shout out to View that. See, psoriasis piece of fuck. P.S. I want to make babies with View. Thank you, Hoax. All right, that is all here, as I cannot get any more shouts because I'm sure Mayday needs to get to sleep, as it is 12:05. It is only 9:05 for me. But once you, I know you have a story here. People are waiting for it. Let's hear the Spank Wire story, my friend, and I hope it involves working one out and lotion.
Thank God it didn't. It was very awkward for me. Real quick, shout out from Adi. Shout out to you guys for casting this match, and he called it that it would be a closer match when he put Pure in the top 3 teams this season on teampandemic.net. You guys can check out his writing there. Always a pleasure to read his articles. And I always forget to tell people that Adi is a Cevo admin, so there you go, Ted. Hopefully I got that one for you that time. All right, Spankwire story. Probably not going to be that exciting. Very awkward for me. Just so you guys know, you got to be very, very careful when you look at porn. Because I was at Spankwire doing my daily, you know, just seeing what's there. Sometimes you see some weird shit like nuns with crosses and stuff like that. You got to tell your friends about that kind of stuff. Anyway, so I'm looking at Spankwire, right? And you know those ads that pop up on like the right side that are like find locals near you? Normally it's just some weird, random, ugly, naked girl, but I saw a picture of a guy I went to high school with sitting there in a wife beater, and he was just sitting there looking cool on some porn site, and it ruined the whole moment for me. I'm not sure I can ever go back to Spankwire, but I did call and tell everybody I knew in high school that that guy was on a porn site. So I didn't see his wang or anything, so don't go there. But that's the story for me. Be careful when you look at porn. Don't take your pants off until you're sure that there's nobody that you know on the site. So other than that, that's all. But all right, that's gonna do it for me. But tell you what, Anger, I think we're gonna have a special. Go ahead.
Well, no, I was gonna say you built up that whole story, and it just like I was hard, and then you just gave me a softie. You want some? Come on, man.
Well, that's what happened to me. I mean, that's literally what happened to me. So I just wanted you to feel my pain.
All right. Mayday's giving me the, he's telling me to stop. Okay. All right. Really quick here. Mayday's reminding me, we need Counter-Strike Source and Dota casters ASAP. And if anybody out there loves those games, likes to play those games, hit us up on the e-rev site or just hit me up. We'll definitely try to get you guys set up and hear what you guys got. Please, come strong, come hard, or don't come at all, because I don't want any half casters. I want the full thing here. So if you guys have interest and dedication and want to cast CSS or what was the other one, Mayday? I forgot. WoW or what was it? Dota. Make sure you guys hit us up here on the e-rev forums. You guys know how to hit us up. www.e-rev.tv. And you know, if there's anything you want to do in the forums, make sure you join our forums, and don't just watch the archives. Put some stuff in there, and we'll get it populated there, and you can pretty much talk anything. We don't filter too much. Well, actually, we don't filter anything. We want you guys to be yourselves, just like you guys are in the cast. So we're gonna put things to bed here. As for myself, Anger, Wansome, and Mayday, we're gonna say good night. As Pandemic will go 1-0 as they beat Pure here in CevoP week 1 of 1 on Vacant. And well, I guess that's pretty much it. Until next time, adios.
Applied directly to the forehead.
e-rev is not responsible for any monitor to head-related injuries. View at your own risk.
e-rev applied.